Hello, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and tell a friend. All right, second up on the docket today, we have My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Season 11, Episode 8, My Big Fat Disastrous Party. Happy birthday, Whitney. Gosh. Before we get started, thank you all of the new members of our little tribe here at the commentary zone. We really appreciate you subscribing. Jamal, what'd you think about this party?
this party. I mean, here's the whole thing. With this party, to me, it wasn't that big of a deal. And here's my whole thing. She tripping about being 39. Girl, be
Mm-hmm.
happy you made it 39. First of all, we gonna start there. Be grateful. Second of all, you it's no one else's fault but your own that you've done nothing with your life. Like you didn't achieve all the steps that all the things you wanted to do, like being married, having children, all this stuff. That's on you. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You
Mm-hmm.
had a whole plethora of time to do all this. Like you, like think about it, from 30 until now, you've done nothing but complain. And that's it. Oh, I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
older. Like, ma'am, you've been getting older season after season. That
Mm-hmm.
is not going backwards. It's just not happening. None of it's aging reverse. So you keep saying each year that you are going to accomplish this and accomplish that and do this. Ma'am, that's just all storyline. Why can't you just tell your mother and father, like, look, I don't want no damn kids. I'm not trying to do all that. And be done with it. You boo-hooing and crying and blowing not talking about, oh, I'm not gonna have a family and kids and I'm 39 and so like it's okay. It's okay.
It's kind of a good thing she's not procreating. Just
I
saying.
just I just don't think she wanted to. And the reason why I say this is like most women, and I've met a couple, like when they were in those later years and they wanted to have children or have more children,
Mm-hmm.
they literally went to their doctors and said, hey, this is where I'm at in life, this is what I want to do. What do
Mm-hmm.
I need to do to get this done? And then they do it. Whitney,
Mm-hmm.
a storyline, has gone to the doctor, the fertility clinic, or whoever she's going with no man, and tell her what she wants to do. And they tell her, like, okay, we run these tests, cool, we ran these tests, this is what it's looking like. And she does nothing. So I just don't believe her. The whole wanting to have children, I never believe that because if you really wanted children as a woman, when you have an expiration date basically on the reproductive process, you would be more diligent. I'll put it that way. You'll be more diligent by going to doctor's
Mm-hmm.
appointments, taking care of your health, you know, doing the things necessary. And she doesn't done that. She'd rather run around all day after Goosey, or get on her dad about cleaning up cat shit, dog shit, or whatever kind of shit's rolling around her house. Arguing with her dad about what kind of what paper towels they use, yelling at Hunter about him leaving bottles under the shelves. I'm like, none of these things are going to get you to a man or to children. So I don't believe you. And here's
Mm-hmm.
the thing: I always knew when I was super young and naive, I wanted children. I did. I wanted to be married. I wanted to have children. But as I got older, I looked at myself and said, there's these other things I want to do for myself. I'm too selfish to have children, so I'm not going to have them. And I remember having a conversation. I was about what 22, 23. I went to my mom. I said, okay, here's the deal. I'm not trying to really have no kids. So are you gonna be upset if you're not a grandmother? She said, no, don't be going out there having children you don't want to make me a grandmother. I'm okay over here. I'm like, okay, thank you. That was
Mm-hmm.
that. That was that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted a career to where I could live out of a suitcase. I could live in hotels. I could travel, like, and have no um obligations that I had to be home for. I didn't want that life. And Whitney too lazy to have kids. Can we be honest? If Whitney, if Whitney had kids, rest assured, Glenn and Babs would have had that child most of the upbringing,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, she would have sent the child to boarding school. In my opinion, she just can't. She doesn't want to be seen as selfish. But man, we already see you as selfish. We already see you for what you are. Just own it and move on.
Mm-hmm.
And these alleged boyfriends and the alleged fiance you keep having, we don't believe that shit either, because you don't really put any time into those relationships, in my opinion, unless it's for social media or your show. I'm just,
Okay.
I mean,
Well, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Hey, Sunway. Hey, Steven. Auntie had to go, but we'll see you on the replay. Hey, Susan. Hey, Lena. Um, see anyone else? Hey, Tracy. Um, okay, so Tracy agrees with you. Same Jamal. When I was young, I wanted kids, but then I woke. I woke up. LOL.
I mean, it's it's okay. It's okay to be that way. Don't bring children into the world that you really
Mhm.
want to take care of. Like,
Mhm.
I always want all my friends. I'm like, you all. I need you all to have children. I will borrow them. Be Uncle Jamal for like an hour. We go to the mall. I hype them up on like ices and like sugar pretzels and
Mhm.
churros. And I send them back to your house, and I go about my merry way.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow. How selfish are you?
Oh, I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius and an only child. Double whammy. Double whammy. Double whammy there.
Mm-mm. Okay, so basically, what was this episode about? Um, her going
Mm.
on a date with a 22-year-old that,
It's 28.
oh, he's 28,
He's actually 28. Yeah.
but he ain't interested in her. And Ravi, how you did that to Rishi? Also, that you could get free promo for your restaurant.
Shout out to Robbie
Okay.
for that. Robbie, shout out to you and Rishi. Good job taking one for the team.
Child. That was the most uncomfortable free dinner she ever had. And you hear Ravi going, "Oh, so should I bring you the salmon as usual?" Ordering the most expensive thing on the menu. And he's sitting there going, "I'll have a small order of wings, please." Put it to go. I want everything with shrimp because I have an allergy and I want an excuse to duck out on this date.
And when she said if he thinks going into
And
anaphylactic shot,
anaphylactic shock, yeah.
yeah, go get him out of this. That's on him then.
But he kept eating because everything he ordered had shrimp in it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Rishi. Oh wow.
And I think
What
Whitney just
else?
Whitney was trying to shade her dad. So I'm like, oh, but dad, just let us know you're gay for Ravi. I'm like, Whitney, are you jealous that your dad's getting more genuine male attention than you are?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
I only kind of meant that, Whitney. Kind of.
I meant it all the way. 100%. 1,000%. Free marketing. I love it. Yep. He
Yeah.
ain't a fool.
Okay.
Um,
Did you see those firecracker shrimp though? Okay. I was like, look, just focus. We don't need to see Whitney talk. Just focus on the firecracker shrimp. I was looking like that looks damn good.
mm-hmm. I mean, I would have had dinner with her for those. Would I? Just one. No, I need at least like two orders, one for there and one to go. And then I don't know about. I'd need to see the rest of the menu to see if I would even stay for the entree.
Oh, I would.
Um,
Because remember,
mm-mm.
didn't Glenn have what? Glenn's food on the last episode looked good.
Who has steak? I think that was Lenny.
I think that was Lenny.
And this little boy Rishi had jambalaya.
Right.
But why would they think that it was appropriate to hook up a 28-year-old with her? Can he bench press her?
Be nice.
But no, I would not set her up with somebody who could not bench press her, because like if she rolled over on him at night, he gonna suffocate. I'm gonna need somebody
Yes.
who could at least push her off. I don't know. I can't stand this show. Oh my god.
It's things like this, like the desperation. Like, are you serious?
Why didn't we spend half the season in Dolphin Island? I was enjoying this show more when we was in Dolphin Island. Now that we back in North Carolina, I am not enjoying it because now she has all the sycophants around her, the ass kissers.
Not
And
even that. Not
uh,
even that. It's just these people aren't her friends. We keep saying this. They're not her friends.
I know.
They can't stand her. Ashley only showed up because she needed to fulfill a certain amount of scenes to get paid. That's the only why she showed up for drinks. Ashley don't care nothing about her. They're not friends.
That was evident in that meet and greet. It was evident.
Dude, I still go back to the fact that your friend, your good friend who you fired, or laid off or whatever, made her job redundant, so
Fired.
you got rid of her. You didn't know she was like what, 5 months pregnant? Really? And that's your friend? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, how long you want the contract for? And how many scenes you gotta do?
She got day rate. She and Buddy got day rate because
Oh wait a minute.
Buddy need.
I have a question.
Hmm?
All they met was for drinks.
Yeah. Did they
Okay, I'm
eat?
sorry. Here, I didn't see that. I didn't see the meat. I want to make sure. Here's my whole thing. If I'm getting day rate and we do a free promo for Robbie's restaurant, I'm ordering steak and lobster. I'm gonna order the most expensive thing on the menu. So he get that good free promo, so they can see how.
They was sitting at the high tops. They like there's no room for full meal on that. They had drinks.
Fuck out of here. I wish I would.
For real.
I bet you actually did that so she didn't spend that much time with her because she knows if she got something to eat, that's more time she got to spend with Whitney. And she didn't have time for that.
She gotta go home and take care of her two children, something that
Right.
Whitney don't have.
And Whitney said that she's like, you've been busy and like, you're like the one who has a family. I'm like, jealousy much?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Natalie, she can fold her legs now. She can fold her legs. That was a whole segment. She could fold her legs because what was the next segment? That Whitney and Jessica and Lenny meet up at the gym, and this was about her going back on the dating apps, and she got matched to her brother, and she fell off her chair. Why was I?
That was dramatic for no reason.
It was just so unnecessary.
Well, let's
But
just
why
talk
his
about
picture looks so clownish on the app though?
let's talk about real quick how I didn't like this part, and this is what makes me mad with her.
Mm-hmm.
When she asked, was it Jessica and Isaiah or Lenny, whoever she was talking to, I was listening about
Mm-hmm.
was the content up on the app? Did you do your walking videos? I'm like, first of all, why are you approaching
Uh-huh.
me that way? Yeah,
She
they've
was
been up.
saying that to Jessica. That was
It
at
was
the
Jessica,
gym.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we gonna hold that shit up right there. We see y'all don't check her like y'all need to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, they've been up since what, Sunday? I don't believe you. I'm like,
Exactly. How the fuck you don't know what's on your app?
I was like, what? But see, here's the thing, Debbie. I'm not sure if you thought this way, but I thought this way. But I'm thinking like, wouldn't you be checking the app daily for new content to make
Yep.
sure new content's coming out?
Yep.
And when she asked them, like, first of all, why are you talking to them so crazy? And number two, couldn't you just open the app and see if it's there or not?
But she wants to have somebody that she could talk down to, like her little minions. Because I thought
Mhm.
it was rude when she told Lenny that she didn't believe him.
Yeah,
He better be getting a really good paycheck.
I, man, man, she's. I mean, she's. I mean, it's one thing to be selfish. It's another. It's another thing to be just outright rude,
Mm-hmm. But she needs to be up here and have everybody below her.
which is
And
hilarious
that's
to me.
how she does that with that business. Like she says that Jessica's
Hmm.
supposed to be her partner. I don't think she is. That's her
No,
minion, and just like Lenny is her minion.
Here's the thing: how much you want to bet as soon as Jessica and Isaiah save enough money for the house, Jessica gonna be gone. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for
Mm-hmm.
the announcement of Jessica and Isaiah's like, "Hey, we got the house and blah blah blah," and we don't see Jessica next season because she don't need your money no more.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not mad, Jessica. You hustling, trying to save y'all. You and Isaiah trying to save this money to get your houses. I'm with you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But let's go back to this app. Did this woman just actually say that she messaged a 75-year-old man on this app who matched up with her and he ghosted her?
Yes.
I would have never said that out loud. And mind you, 75-year-old men are in my age range, not hers. Because you know I'd be looking for 1 foot in the grave.
You be looking for respirators. That's what you're looking for. What's your picture? No
Yeah,
respirator. We
because
can't
you
mess with you.
because you need to like pinch the line and get them in line. You want oxygen? Agree to what I want. So I'm just like, why would you message a 75-year-old? Because a 75-year-old don't want a 40-year-old. They want 25-year-old.
Here's how come I'm stumbling. I'm trying to find the nice words for this. Here's the best I can come up with. Like, ma'am, you run around here boo-hooing, blowing snot about
Mm-hmm.
wanting children in a family, but you're messaging 75-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confused. Oh,
And he didn't
Steven.
even respond.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
Steven, watch the Dolphin Chronicles. Don't watch nothing else.
Oh, you mean when they was down in Dolphin
Yeah,
Island?
don't watch
Yeah.
nothing else. You're gonna be mad with everything else. Just watch those
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 episodes.
This is just reverted back to the same old trash that we used to
Right.
watching.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then we see Whitney and Glenn go over to Whitney and Lenny go over to Glenn's house to see Hunter, and she throws a hissy fit because downstairs in Glenn's ground floor bedroom, or what will be, is still
Right.
trashed. Hunter's done nothing to clean it up, but wasn't Hunter on a trip with you? So shouldn't you send Lenny over there to clean it up? I don't get it, but what the fuck ever. She takes them out to the backyard like she's their mama, and telling them that she's resigning from her post as leader of the family. The fuck, when was you leader of the family? But okay. And she don't care. And carpet men supposed to be coming, and how they supposed to come if inside there look like trash? And couldn't he have moved all of the beds into the kitchen? Is he bringing women over there? And he's like, yeah. Well, you got a bedroom upstairs, boo. Or go outside in the backyard. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
bush back there. Like, I don't know. What is he doing? These two kids are bums. Um, I don't need to see this. And Lenny's just sitting down there, just taking this all in. Lenny, I hope you get a bonus for this season because this is truly out of order. Um, she has decided she's going to throw herself a 39th birthday party. Um, but yet she hasn't celebrated her birthday before, but yet now she's gonna. And did she
In years.
actually say that she had, this is the first time in years that she hasn't had a man on her birthday? When? What? Huh? What? You mean someone that wasn't hired by general casting? I can't. And then Buddy, oh my God, editing is going to kill me. Buddy says the last time that we tried to celebrate her birthday party, I mean, her birthday, we did the tubing and
Tubing,
almost got
lightning
shot,
struck.
lightning strike.
Lightning struck.
She ain't had no man then. Because that's when she was with the Frenchman, wasn't it?
Allegedly.
So she ain't had no man then.
Exactly.
So why are we going? Why are we continuing with these lies?
Why are we continuing this farce that she was with a Frenchman? We need to stop it. And Ashley shaded her. I'm like, you know what, Ashley? Because remember, they were doing a drink, and Whitney mentioned that Ravi had set her up with his son Rishi, and but Whitney's like, he lives in Chicago, so I don't know. And then Ashley goes like, well, it's a lot closer than France. I was like, you know what? I'm like, what?
Ashley don't care. See, that's why she got cut to day rate. That's why she got cut to day rate. That party was so sad. Her business partner's husband brought people with him. Child, we get in there, Natalie. We get in there. Um, so we get over to this rental house that she gets, an Airbnb with a really great backyard and pool. She, Isaiah, and Patrick, they're setting up like the taco station, all the inflatable pool toys, the beach towels, um, cornhole, all of this they're setting up. And Whitney says that the weather up until that day has been nice and bright and sunny and warm, and on this day it's overcast and kind of cold. Um, I guess they knew it was your birthday. Whatever. She looked cute, and I will say her little maxi dress that she had on, she looked really cute in that. She was covered. I appreciated it. Um, but when Isaiah says that he can invite some of his friends, so you're inviting all attached male friends who are going to leave their girlfriends at home so they could come and eat tacos with you for your birthday, someone they don't know. And they could be eye candy. Isaiah, did somebody drop him on his head as a child? I don't think he got the memo. He's supposed to be a sycophant to this girl and he's just not doing it well. Um, but he is funny and he is eye candy. He brought somebody daddy. Like the stragglers that he invited in when they got there and they saw how Todd and her were behaving, they was like, this was not worth it for a taco. That whole pool party was botched. Um, why were they in the pool if it was that cold? Um, did she have enough tacos for everybody? What were the drinks? Was there enough alcohol? Poor Glenn had to show up so he could get his paycheck. Uh, I just can't. This show was so lousy. And
Here's my
then you
whole
got,
thing.
but Todd coming in. Todd was on something. Todd came there saying, well, my birthday is the day after yours, and you're supposed to set up a birthday party for me. It's supposed to be both of our birthday party, and I don't eat tacos. And how could you do this to me on my birthday? And half of the things I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, no.
And she running after him down a driveway barefoot. I was just like, oh God.
Okay, let's go back to the main issue with this party. Well, one of the main issues. Whitney, what was you thinking? Why was your birthday party not catered? Why was it a taco bar?
I think she did that on purpose to piss off Todd.
Okay. Number two, Todd. I don't know what was wrong with you, Todd. I mean,
He was
I want to,
mumbling.
I want to know the conversation because how can I put this? Mm, Last season, y'all didn't celebrate your birthdays together. I don't recall. I recall it was Whitney's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So you wasn't mad about last year's birthday, but you all screaming banshee about this year's birthday.
Mm-hmm. Is Todd the new boyfriend? No, no. Todd Todd is one of her old, like in her friend circle, he's one of her old friends. Todd is the guy that when the show started, they had a dance studio together. Um, but Todd's not the same. Todd is not the same. Heather wasn't there. Heather got better things to do. Now that her uterus
Right.
is not in play, Heather got better things to do.
Right.
Um, Buddy showed up because he needed day rate to help pay for his upcoming wedding. I
Mm-hmm.
noticed his fiance did not bother to come.
Nope.
Because she probably sick of Whitney. Um, Whitney was so selfless, chasing after Todd, risking the thigh burns running up that driveway. Oh, the chub rub. Well, here's the thing. You see that your friend is obviously twerking off of something because he just was
Mm-hmm.
not normal. But you going to send him to McDonald's to go get a Happy Meal and tell him come back. Like, what? Somebody carry on like a whole ass at my party? Get the fuck out. Get out. Todd was slurring. Todd, yes, I could
Mm-hmm.
not understand anything he was saying. His whole argument was very irrational. It, something wrong with him.
Here's my whole thing, though. This just goes back to Whitney's behavior. The fact that you would even allow this to make TV just lets me know all I really need to know about you.
Mm-hmm. But that.
And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you had a choice of not to air this footage, and you chose to air
But you and I were talking about this before we
it.
started the first show. The MVP of this episode was Lenny and his confessionals at the party about Todd's behavior. I was 100% team Lenny. It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And his confessionals made me think that she set this all up.
I was leaning that way. The fact that it just because it seems kind of weird that you would just happen to have a taco bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like a taco bar is just really random especially for someone like her who really enjoys food and good food. Like
Mm-hmm.
Whitney don't really eat cheap. We've seen that on the show. Like she really don't eat like she's not eating at the gas station. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But you happen to just all of a sudden have a taco bar and specifically a taco bar. That's what kind of made me. I'm like at first I thought Todd was being absolutely ridiculous. Yes, do I think he was on something? Pretty sure, my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But his what he was saying, I'm like, well, it's possible.
No, because remember when she said everybody loves a taco bar, right? I feel she told Todd, we're going to have a joint birthday party. Just show up. You don't have to do anything. I'll have everything ready for us. And then shows up, taco bar. She knows that he hates tacos.
Yeah.
And that's the only food she put out there. And so then he comes back, and I think they do something with the cake. And they both blow out the candles. I'll be damned if I wasn't. I'm not eating none of that cake with all your
Mm-mm.
saliva and his saliva all over it.
Mm-mm.
Get the fuck out of here. No way. When are we going to start using hair dryers or fans to blow out candles instead of blowing our spit all over them?
Mm-hmm.
That's so gross. But I feel that she told Todd, we're going to have a joint party. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. I'll get Lenny to do it. And just show up. And then she did everything knowing that Todd would freak the fuck out and she would have a storyline for this boring episode. I just hate this show. I just hate this show.
It's just really bad and very telling with her. I just
When
don't
is
care what. I want to know when the family comes up.
the Alabama people got to come and rescue this show? They really do. Because we went from several episodes of semi decent content to this. I
But here's the
mean,
problem with this show, and I'm glad you said this. The problem is there's a stark difference between the content we got in Alabama and what we get now.
I know, but I just don't want to see any of her friends. I can barely tolerate Lenny. Um, yeah, I could do Lenny. I don't want to see Hunter. I want to see Glenn, and I want to see the family from Alabama. I even want the extended family, like Angie's other half sisters from her mama's side.
Right.
Anybody else except Whitney and her crew.
They were interesting because I want to hear exactly how Jackie found the other sisters. That's why I
Hmm.
want to. I'm interested. How did they find them to the same way they found Whitney and Glenn and Hunter, or how did that come about?
I want to know why it took them so long to reach out to Angie. When does the new show start? Adventures at Dolphin Island. Oh my god.
I mean,
we let
cancel the show. Just can't because this is sad. This is real sad.
Yeah, it's just limping along. There's nothing fabulous about this.
And my thing is, Whitney doesn't understand that she's the problem,
Hmm.
but she's surrounded herself with so many people who kiss her ass that why would she need to change?
Speaking of kissing her ass, where was Tall? You know he don't miss a check.
He's only doing his quota. Like he's only giving his 3 scenes and that's it. We saw him at Babs's funeral. We saw him talking to them when he's talking about moving to his new house. He got 1 scene left. He not doing. He gonna do the bare minimum to get that check.
Mm-mm. Or maybe he can't be around Todd because Todd triggers him.
Mm,
Because didn't all of them have substance abuse problems at one point or another?
I think so.
Hot mess on this show. What is
Well,
going on in Greensboro? Is she making like all of them do drugs? I'm just asking for a friend. He got his house. He's good. Oh,
Oh, he probably closed on this house. That's a good thought. He's like, I gotta see enough of her, in the neighborhood. I'll see her extra.
or worse yet, he found a new man.
Could be. Or he and the ex got back together, reconciled.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
But
Well,
she just
anyway,
overall, this show just needs to be just it's run its course. It's been run its course. I mean, we've been reduced to pity dates now. Like when she first was asking people, "Don't you know someone? Don't you know someone? Don't you know?" I'm like, here's the whole thing, Whitney. If they knew someone for you, they'd have been set you up.
mm-hmm.
But they probably do know someone for you, but they're not gonna subject them to you.
True,
I
true.
really I really feel that because when you like beg people to set you up, I'm like, girl, like first of all, you have some self respect. That's number one. Number two, why would they set you up with someone they know when they know you?
For real,
I,
for real.
I mean,
But the
quit flaunt.
randoms, like she's asking any and everybody now,
Yeah,
and it's just like a desperation, and that's not a fragrance that I am partial to. This show just reeks. It
yeah,
just reeks. It makes no sense. They have no content. Um, we had the first episode with the funeral. We had the Dolphin Island segments, and now we're back to trash. We can
well,
only hope that once the girls come up from Alabama, that will be good. And I'm looking forward to going to Switzerland. But she's
yes,
gonna fuck that up too.
she really is.
And I don't know how somebody could fuck up Switzerland because I'm looking forward to some fondue. I'm looking forward to the Alps. I'm looking forward to the chilly weather that I don't have to be cold in. I'm looking forward to having champagne with a splash of chambord in it. I'm looking forward to having like the hot cocoa at the ski chalet with a splash of brandy in it. Like I'm looking forward to all the alcoholic things to do in the Alps, and she's gonna
Listen,
fucking ruin it. I know
I'll
she
tell you.
is.
I want to tell you what's going to happen, and just bear with me. What's going to happen is all of a sudden, before they go onto the trip, right? She's gonna get a message from the Frenchman, and she's gonna reveal that they've been communicating this whole time, and that he's gonna meet them in Switzerland, and then he's gonna bail on her again.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. This is what I think is gonna happen. There will be no mention of the Frenchman because she's completely embarrassed by that. Because she's been like cutting out everything with regards to the Frenchman this season. What's gonna happen is she's gonna do her typical, oh my god, I can't do this, I'm hyperventilating, having an attack, oh no, it's too much, I'm fat, I can't do this, oh my god, wait, let me breathe, let me breathe, I'm pulling up my big fat girl panties, and I'm gonna charge through this and show the world that fat girls can do everything. And I'm gonna get on that helicopter, and Debbie's gonna pray that it crashes into the Alps, but it won't. And she will get to where she needs to go, ruining this trip for me. Ruining this trip for me. They're not gonna focus on any food or any sightseeing. And then at the end of the trip, when Angie is going to be telling her, we want my daddy down in Alabama so I could get to know him without you and your fucking cameras. We're gonna have a real good relationship because you're not good for him and he's wallowing in sorrow and misery up there in North Carolina. So we're gonna bring him down to Alabama, as you like to call it, and we're gonna heal Mr. Glenn. That's what we gonna do. So when we get on the plane, we going straight to Alabama, and we gonna take Glenn with us. And you could go back to North Carolina, you and your brother, and y'all could go be lonely and miserable and want to be actors all by yourselves. And that will be the high point of this season. And then we'll segue to Dolphin Island Tales. Okay, how many names we got for this show?
We have a lot, but no. Here's what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna do all that, but then once Whitney's gone, they're gonna send Hunter a message like, "Oh, Hunter, we want to talk about you. You can come down, but just don't tell
Mm-mm.
Whitney."
No, because what's gonna happen is Whitney gonna try to come back down to Alabama, but they're gonna alert the state police and put out an APB. And as soon as she crosses the state line, they will arrest her. And in true Bobby Brown fashion, when he's taken into custody, she gonna be rolling on the floor. They're gonna whip out tasers. They're gonna get a cattle prod, something big enough to take down someone that size. And we're gonna haul her off to jail. And Hunter's gonna have to come and release her under her own recognizance and take her back, but she's gonna have to come back down for appearance in court.
I don't think that will happen. I think Hunter will leave her ass in jail. Personally, I
No,
really do.
they'll pay him because
Oh,
nobody else is gonna
oh,
want to come, so they'll pay
okay.
him. And
They'll pay
he
him.
need a day rate too. That flourishing
Okay.
career of his.
Okay.
Um, so yeah. So then when she get out, she gonna come running down that prison street and running and jump on him and break his back. Because remember when Bobby got out of jail and Whitney came and ran and hugged him and crawled on him or whatever? Yeah, she's gonna run, jump on Hunter, fall down to the ground and break his back, and that will end his acting career.
You're nuts.
I'm just saying. It would make the story a lot more pleasurable for me.
But again, so sorry. Again, we all know she's gonna ruin this trip. It's
Yeah.
just how she's gonna ruin this trip.
Are we doing the Real Housewives of I didn't even watch it. Was it good?
Them
Did anybody
taglines,
watch it?
them taglines work though.
They were horrible.
I rewrote them on Twitter too. They just made me so mad.
Did you hear the Potomac ones?
Uh-uh.
Not that much better.
Are you serious?
Girl, Candace singing in hers. It was kind of cute though. It was kind of cute.
Oh, sometimes, oh, like people were on Twitter just going in on these taglines. They're like the taglines are here. I'm like, cool. I click on it. I listen. Like, what the shit is this? Who wrote
If
these?
TLC was on the phone, they would be telling me stop talking about they stupid shows. They sending a cease and desist. So has EJ. Didn't watch it then. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy's wedding is this weekend. Get out. Mazel tov, buddy. I hope it lasts. This girl seemed like she good for you.
She seems nice.
Mm-hmm. What's her name? Courtney.
Courtney. Mm-hmm.
Mazel tov, Buddy and Courtney.
Don't
I
invite
don't know.
Whitney.
Oh Lord. Does anybody know if she coming? Was she invited?
That's what I want to know.
Child, if she is invited, I hope that they don't film it like how they did with Jessica's, because she kind of ruined Jessica's wedding for me.
She's just she kind of ruins everything. That's to be
honest. But anyway, good luck to Buddy. Seems like he's gotten his act together. He's found love. He's making a life for himself, selling roofs. I mean, great turnaround considering where he was a few years ago. Great turnaround. All he needed to do was run away from Whitney, and he was good. Just saying. Anything else about the episode?
No, we're good.
I can't believe we talked about this for 40 something minutes. It so was not worth it. Yay, buddy. She's in Paris right now. I don't think it's being filmed. Thank God. Thank God. I heard she was going around Europe and chronicling it on her social media. Congratulations to Buddy. Yeah. It is what it is. So that's it, y'all. That was My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Season 11, Episode 8, My Big Fat Disastrous Party, which it should have been renamed My Big Fat Disastrous Season 11. Tomorrow we are doing the 90-Day Chronicles, so 90 Day Last Resort, and The Other Way. I still have to watch The Other Way. I haven't watched it yet. Did they get married? I hope they got married because we cannot take another fucking episode of no wedding.
Who?
Jesus.
Who married?
TJ and Kimberly.
I thought they were already married. They still haven't. Oh, okay.
No, they're on the second day.
I thought it was a 2-day event. They got a discount package. Okay, my mistake.
Right. So we saw. Don't forget, there's like a ton of events.
Right.
That's why it's like it's better for 3 days. But they're going from sun up to sundown on 2 days with all these stupid events. It's just so stupid. The wedding was such a dud. Shut up, Tracy. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to go and watch this stupid show.
All right.
Guys, join us back here tomorrow for a TLC discussion. Jamal, any final thoughts?
TLC cancels the show.
Oh, I agree. I second that motion. All right, y'all. Ooh, sorry, got distracted. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for all the comments. See you in the comments below. I'll try to get to all of them as soon as possible. And until next time, Jamal.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Bye.